Yesterday, I canceled on an Airbnb guest a couple hours before their check-in for the 4th of July. And if you go back to the video, the top comment was, "This is why hotels are looking better and better." People don't understand the gravity of the situation. Go back to yesterday's video if you want the full effect, but basically they're going to shoot fireworks in not only an area and house they shouldn't be doing it at, but also there is an extreme fire danger warning in place. Forest fires are huge, and if you get caught causing it, you will either go to jail for a significant period of time, or if you have the money, pretty much pay for all of the damages. Yes, that is what they do if you are liable, aka lighting off fireworks when you're not supposed to be, when there's a strict ban on it. And this just makes me wonder, like, what, I don't get people. What hotel could you go to on the 4th of July, hire a pyrotech or pyrotechnician, I do not know what they're called, get a shipment in of fireworks and launch them off from the hotel? Literally zero. Even the worst hotel in the world would not let you do that, and they probably are not even in a fire watch. So, go ahead, go to a hotel. I don't want you. But no, for those wondering, it did end up getting fully booked again. I kept the initial people's money. I gave them their cleaning fee back. They got some taxes back and some fees because they did not stay in terms of what the county and state enforced for, taxation purposes and short-term stays. Then I was able to offer it at pretty much a 50% discount. We got a family in there that, maybe would have been able to afford the full price. So it works out for everybody. They're pretty much paying for their stay, and, everyone still wins. Their 4th of July stay is done before they even got there. Unfortunately, because they broke all these rules, they will not be getting a refund. They will just be getting their cleaning fee back. I will still pay my cleaner out of the pocket, and hopefully I can get a last minute couple in there or family to book that maybe had something go awry with their 4th plans.
Airbnb, you.
Okay. We just drove
6 hours.
6 hours to Florida to end up at our Airbnb to have not only the Airbnb not actually be listed.
We booked an Airbnb 2 months ago, and they took our money, and we showed up to the house, and apparently the owner said it hasn't been on the market for 4 months, and that we're not even allowed to stay there in Airbnb.
So we're currently stranded in Florida. It's 100 degrees outside. We have nowhere to stay. It's 4th of July weekend. Airbnb is not helping us. The rental company that had the house on Airbnb is not helping us. If anybody has any idea, let us know. Airbnb.
Get it together.
Get it together.
So an Airbnb host cancels his guest stay for the vacation of the 4th of July. Now, a lot of people are having mixed emotions about this because I'm starting to see people being mad at the Airbnb host instead of the guests. So this is my take on the situation. Like he was stating what was going on, what happened. And in reality, it's like if he had all these clauses in a contract or whatever, when they signed up for it, you have to read what you're getting. And I know a lot of people don't read the contract or see what's going on in the contract, what the situation is. They're just so quick to sign it. A lot of people are like that. They feel like they're in a rush or that's too much reading. But to make sure you're good, you have to see what's going on in that contract. Because if you want a refund back and there's something in this contract that says you can't get refunded, it would be difficult for you to get a refund. You may have to go to court. I don't know if you'll win that or not, but people have done it. You'll have to try to find a loophole in his contract. So you have to have all your facts and points and situations in order. But like how he was saying, they was already ordering packages to the house when it was another guest staying there. Now, I understand where he's coming from on that aspect, because if you're going to stay there, just wait till you get there to order. I know you like, well, I'm about to be there in a minute, so I should be able to order my packages or anything there. Get it held somewhere and you can try to pick it up. Do it that way. Because imagine if you were staying at an Airbnb and somebody was just ordering packages to the house. And then if something happens to the package, you're going to be blaming the host. But you was ordering packages before you got there. So you got to look at the situation. And just for the guests, when you're doing anything when it comes to dealing with money, make sure you read what you're signing before you send them any money, because there may be no refunds. Because I know a lot of people are mad about the no refund policy, or they mad because he didn't give them their refund back. But you got to look at it from both points of view. And then, like he said, if it catches a fire, and from the looks of that area, it is a lot of trees there. So that would be like a wrong area to even go to try to shoot fireworks there. So you got to look at the areas first. That's what I would say. And it's just crazy out here. And then if something happens, they're going to be blaming the host. And that's how I go. I know it's a sad situation, because I know sometimes the host do be not understanding. But in this situation, I think he was understanding. And then the crazy point is that they're hosts themselves. So they should know how it go. Like how he was saying. They should know how everything is ran. You are already in the same business as them. So you should make sure whatever that you get into, you know what you're doing. And that's where a lot of people just go wrong. And they'll say, well, why didn't they say that? Why would I have to read that on a contract? I don't get it. You think they're in business to really help you? And that's any company. It's up to you to read the fine print. And I know that's crazy. But imagine if a company really told you what could happen. Would that make you want to purchase the product still? So take that into consideration. Because people will ask that. You have to make sure you're good when you're spending your money. And that's how I go. But that's why a lot of people think he was wrong for keeping the refund. But let me know if you feel like he did the right thing for keeping the refund, or you feel like he should have just refunded them their money. They just thinking about them. The customer, they don't care about the customer losing out. They just think about them losing out. The customer's the one that gave you the money. You should make sure the customer good. But if this situation is explaining the case of how he done it, or what happened, I'm on his side. But let me know. What's the take? Share it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.